Oh, okay. We lose to Spectrum, but who plays Spectrum anymore? Nobody plays Spectrum. Chandelier Bong. You sound like a man of culture. You don't play Spectrum. You definitely play Claw. Yeah. Oh. Welcome, my friends. Alioth is really making waves in the current meta, fostering so much creative deck building around putting him into a number of different archetypes, and one of my favorites that I see as emerging as the forerunner for a meta mainstay home for the Alioth is right here in the Silky Movement deck. The heart of the deck is high tempo plays with Angela, Kraven, and then our movement pieces Jeff, Silk, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, all being able to build you a baseline of points that will give you a lead going into the mid game, where then you can slow everything down with wave and then pivot into either the Alioth or the Dr. Doom or the Aero, depending on how your battle line has ended up forming. This is an excellent shell to be able to put the Alioth in, and gives you that devastating control to prevent yourself from being passed once you have locked them in with the wave. And a very spicy alteration that you're going to see in the highlights today is dropping the Aero to be able to run the Jean Grey, hold the opponent's arms back while Alioth punches them in the face, or farts all over them, depending on how crass you want to be with his animation. Let's get into our gameplay. We're off to the races. Kraven comes in. Jeff, Alioth, Aero. Another great card to be able to work into this deck is the Medusa. Just so consistently powerful. Oh my gosh. Nah, the Deadpool already. Yikes. Aunt May's is pretty spicy for us. I think I'm going to put that on the... you'd be an 8. That's underneath destroying range. So let's go ahead and do this. Try and get Silk to kick to the side. With the Aero control and wave, if we find our wave, then we could end up being in an excellent position here. Strange Academy, pretty nice to see as well for us. Oh, but this is unfortunate. Just Snow Guard, and I want to get Silk out of the way. All right. Now, do they have their destroy cards? They'd better. Okay. They hit the Deathlock now. I'm still waiting to find wave. And that Deadpool is free with Elysium. There she is. Man of the hour. I'm flipping first. Where you probably want to destroy X23, right? So what if I just Aero? And can I snap here? I feel like being able to hit the wave on 5 with Alioth waiting is really good for us. I'm gonna go ahead and snap. I'm feeling excellent. Removing Silk again. I have flexibility with Jeff. And as I'm flipping first here, if they play Deadpool plus Venom, which was a great play, except, oh, you're going to play on right? I thought for sure you'd try and kill the X23. Do you have Killmonger then? No, you Hulkbuster? It's so powerful. 13? The Venom over here? Why? Blue 23. My man, this is why you're not ranked. I guess they had to have space, right, for the Deadpool and the Hulkbuster and the Venom. Okay, so that's why they didn't play on Aunt May's. Should stop throwing so much shade. So now we get them with the wave. Wave to Snow Guard. So this will mean that Strange Academy will not reposition anything. Puts me up to 14. There could be a world where it's just going to be Dr. Doom as the finisher of choice. Let's find out. Solo card play this time, please, Blue. Did you play Null? I wouldn't be too surprised if it was Null. Kick left, please. Ooh. Taskmaster on the Venom. Then we move again, but now we have the lead. Oh boy. 21. It's quite scary. I can move. Takes me to 13, and then the Alioth would kill, but I don't pass. Interesting. I'm flipping first, so the silk is not moving away. I could... I mean, where are you going to play? You probably want to pass right here. Because you'll get silk to move to the side. If silk does move all the way out, the Kraven, that'll be a plus 10 to 18, so I feel like Dr. Doom would be pretty solid. That loses to just Deadpool down mid. So that's why I go Alioth on mid. Alioth on mid. We hope Silk hikes her way over left. Yep. I've made my bed, now I will lie in it. You had to drop that big old Deadpool head. It worked. It could have been null as well. All taken away in a big gaseous cloud. Mount Vesuvius appears yet again. I'm going to play Nightcrawler. Set up the Kraven to be able to bounce over. Pick up those Nightcrawler buffs. Shadowland. That could be Angela's home. Let's try this. See what our third location draw is. Daredevil. A weird world. Okay, sure. I got your Jeff, which actually feels really good. I can disable the weird world next turn with the Snowhawk, so we might try that. Getting there, Jeff, feels great. You're going Storm with Shadow. You didn't want to storm the weird world, bro? Didn't want to try that one out? Alright, that's fine. No, I'm not mad. I got a Hulk. High Evo Hulk. Okay, Hawk, Jeff. This will disable the weird world, so I've taken away your best finisher card, and I've taken away your best proactive 2 cost. And it even buffs my Kraven. Would love to hear how you're feeling about this. So now, I get to move Jeff out of the way. I get to drop the... You are just going to be disabled. Hang on. This is the last turn cards can be played here. I am not familiar with this interaction. Is... Now that flooding is going to be undisabled, I am anticipating that for turn 6, it is going to be flood dead. Ergo, I do something like this. And then we've got Dr. Doom or Hulk to be able to drop on him. Sure, let's see how this goes. Oh, it's gonna kill me if this stays flooding and would be open where I could have played Hulk. Or Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom might have been actually better. I'd say that curved out quite well. And with the Snow Guard disabling of the Weird World, ended up just being kind of... I mean, the Hulk is a different twist. Got the Jeff though, which is something that we already want to play. You're gonna drop something here. Oh, my Spider-Man. Yeah. Move something away. That's good. That's good. Opening for a Doombot. Like a perfect opening for a Doombot. You're buffing my Kraven as well. This is why I play the card, not you. Aha! We're locked in. The volcano has disabled my retreat button. No! The animation is so good. Oh my gosh. Spider-Man! Oh, what a brilliant, brilliant play. I can play into flooding. It was disabled, so it never got to, transition. Now we know. Snap science happening before our very eyes. Wave has locked them out, locked them down. Buffing the Angela so we even keep pace with the Cyclops. Yes. We're just ahead of you, man. We're just ahead. Look at this full board. It's a thing of beauty. Victory. We're digging into the side deck here, and we are grabbing in the Jean Grey substitution for Aero. If we're being honest with ourselves, we're not using Aero in all that many situations. She's a fairly niche finisher control card for us. And the Jean Grey just has such an interesting web of connections with everything that we are building here. She is able to lock the opponent to playing into just this one lane. Our dream play is to have Jean set up on turn 3 or turn 4, play Wave on turn 5. We know they have to follow up, and then we hit them with the Alioth to be able to just bury them while all of our other cards are able to disperse power elsewhere on the board. Should find ourselves in an excellent position if we play our cards right and get the right draws, of course. It is Snap. You have to get the right draws as well. Angela on the vault could be okay. And I want to go ahead and move the Nightcrawler to access Miles at a 1 cost. Combo him with whatever else I top deck. And then because of Titan, I could play Wave. I'm going to be able to ramp into Doctor Doom and Alioth together if that's what we want to play. Playing Wave on 5 could be really good up against Psylocke. Are you Ramp? Are you Thanos? Or are you Mr. Negative? Okay, so you're a Galactus blend. That's fine. So they can play, we have to remember Galactus on 5. Let's play this. Go ahead and play this as well. Hang on to you. I can play Alioth on 5. Alioth here to destroy the Galactus would be so good. As long as we reveal first, right? Alright, here he comes. We know what's coming. You're not fooling anyone. I could Silk. Do you ever Silk? Maybe. I mean, why not, right? He plays Galactus. She kicks side to side. You then play the Alioth for the dub. They could Destroyer, in which case I might be looking a little dumb, but Destroyer's probably landing on the vault in any of these cases. But if I'm so sure, why not just play her? Locked in. Soul Red. Oh, whatever that was, I hope it wasn't too valuable for ya. It's so mean. Here we go. We flip first. What's the final drop on him that we're gonna play out? I think it's like Hawk, Bear, Silk. Rather than the Spider-Man, which I know is gonna hop to the side, let's just do this. Roll me. I can't retreat. Mount Vesuvius has blocked all the exits. You're on the island with me. We will be buried together. Maybe one of the best episodes in Loki Season 1. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to rewatch this season prepping for Loki S2. But I think the point where they start traveling and they go to Mount Vesuvius, that's like, it's an aha moment in the show for sure. It's so good. Got him. Null for 10. Nebula for 1. Just not quite enough with that Titan value. Victory. Okay, hang on. Null at 10 power. We can math this out. What the only card destroyed was the Alioth mystery card. I thought for sure it would be Galactus, but Null is telling a very different story. Were you just the Atuma? Let me know in the comments if I'm misreading this. But I think they actually only played Atuma to get destroyed by the Alioth. Of course, valuable for us, but interesting. I thought for sure it was Galactus. I must say, I'm kind of digging Mount Vesuvius. And now I'm trying to figure out what that says about me as a Snap player. If I feel like I am doing better when my opponents are prevented from retreating towards the final turns. Does that mean that I'm too cautious? I'm not snapping early enough to be able to capitalize on leads that I should be capitalizing on? Maybe. Or maybe it's just that this deck is really good. I will not deny that could certainly be a factor. Up against Loki here. If we get the wave, I'll be very happy. We're going to probably really need it up against the Quinjet-empowered Loki deck. They're hitting I mean, this is the perfect draw for a Loki deck. Okay. Let's hit him with the Gene. Gene does so little against Loki, but maybe I top deck wave. I think that's like playing to my out, right? Is finding a top deck wave. 1 in 5. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But again, maybe. And otherwise, I still get to do stuff like Silk Kraven, Doctor Doom, buffing the Angela, moving the Jeff. All of these tricks. I probably should have moved the Jeff. Well, I was going to play Wave and then I was going to play Kraven. Kraven or Silk? Probably just Kraven, actually. Yeah, maybe the Miles would have been better to be able to drop. Silk is fine. I go Cable. Alright. I hope that was not Wave, and that you have now thinned me closer to being my Wave. It's all that matters to me as of right now. Alioth instead. Well, can't win them all. Hang on, sorry, it's Silk. Raven. Hold Jeff, move Jeff. Move. I'm just gonna move. I wait to be able to gain more buffs on Mer Island. I will not be playing Miles. I will just be playing, I think, Alioth, and then looking to be able to buff this side as much as I can. Now Mount Vesuvius is gonna lock us in. So you gotta take your time here. Make sure you know if you're snapping. Neither of us wants this snap, so. They do have their 2 cards, Iron Lad Blaze. That fills their side of the location. So we know the exact power level of what we're dealing with them on that side. Oh. Hold on. Who hopped back? That was Kitty? Iron Lad hit Kitty? What? Oh no. I was already puzzling out what the heck I was gonna do because we were behind, but we could move the Jeff and then play something else, but then we were still gonna be below them. I think that was a terrible pull for their side. Okay. So I can throw Jeff and then drop Dr. Doom. I get the extra buff on the Angela, but I'm also kicking Silk away, so I don't think we're winning mid unless we drop the Alioth on their heads. Alioth comes in. Okay, so they're at 21. They're going to be... No, I flip first. Angela will not even buff. They're at 21. I will be at 22. And then the Mer Island buffs will be totally equal. Oh. Alioth, you came through. Can I snap? Vesuvius just says you can't retreat. It doesn't say anything about not being able to snap. Oh, let's go. Alright. They're roped in here pretty tight. Of course, they're going to have different play options. Are they still going to be able to get a lead? Maybe. The Jeff hopping to the Kraven right there is taking the advantage at Mount Vesuvius. And if Silk hops left especially, we're golden. Played all in on right. They did not want to play all in on right. Like, oh! Oh, yes. Alioth, I never doubted you. Oh no, Fisk Tower. Okay. We go Snowguard. We want this disabled. I don't want this interfering with any of my beautiful cards. Do not shoot down the web slingers. It's actually kind of perfect that Fisk Tower, the Kingpin location would be very anti-spider team. I go Silk. I'm still safe, right? Because I can play Hawk on 3, which then also disables it for 4. Maybe I want to wait more, though. I could just play Snow Bear. The no advantage. Maybe. And then you go like Spider-Man to Fisk Tower. And then you can go Hawk. To be able to end it for the final turns. I guess that's fine. Let's go Snow Bear. There we go. Missing Angela Kraven is certainly going to hurt, but we'll see how much tempo we can create anyway. Up against Thanos here, and he hit all his stones. It doesn't have green stone yet. Keyword yet. Camartage. Oh boy. Move the Mind Stone, activate the Miles, so then it's going to be turn 4. I don't have Jean Grey either, but I do have the Alioth. We'll keep trying here. So we can go like
Spider-Man here.
Miles? Silk? Miles and Silk to get you change for this tower? Okay, well thank you. And now we draw? But I still don't have Nightcrawler and Jeff. Angela, Kraven, Grey, and Dr. Doom all on the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? I'm living in some kind of clown world where nothing makes sense. Oh man. What are we doing? Give me this and this and this. Yeah. I need... I don't even know, man. I'm gonna go like Wave Silk on 5 and then prep an Alioth is basically where we're at. And I think I consolidate Jeff to the right here. And that's the best that we can do. Orange Stone is mid. You have 2 ongoing effects over there. You can Claw. I could maybe Alioth the Claw? Man. Okay, I think it's coming together here. It's gonna be like Kraven. Nope. It's gonna be like I'm flipping first. Wave Silk. This is me. I can move you guys around. Specifically Jeff to be able to open up this location if I need to. It's probably going to be a shot at Alioth mid. Probably. I really have to see what they flip here to see if we're going to be successful or not. If they go Claw, that takes them up +6, right? +6 goes 14. Jeff is only taking me to 13, so that's a real bummer if they have Claw right here. That's why we can't snap. But I can't retreat either. It's a Claw. This is a Blue Marvel. That's better. That is better for us. Okay, here we go. They're gonna make it spicy to the end. Alioth, do your stuff. And Jeff. Besto friendo. Alright, my new besto friendo and old reliable besto friendo. Can you guys squeeze a win out of nothing here? Problem is that Spectrum, I think, still wins for them. Because Spectrum buffs would be permanent. That doesn't get unwritten by the Alioth, and both Blue Marvel and Soulstone would gain the buffs, taking them up to 9, and my Alioth would only take me to, well, I'm down 1 to 4. I'm only at 7. Oh, okay. We lose to Spectrum, but who plays Spectrum anymore? Nobody plays Spectrum. Cinnamon Chandelier Bong. You sound like a man of culture. You don't play Spectrum. You definitely play Claw. Yeah. Oh. Thanos who? Mad Titan to dust. So here is the deck in all of its moving, destroying, high-tempo glory. I love the way that both lists play out, and if we want to go deeper down the trail of side deck options, if you don't have the Silk, which I know she is a high series card, not a lot of people possess her in their collection, the Medusa is next in line as just really good high tempo burst to be able to set up the Alioth for initiative purposes, to be able to set up an advantage going into wave Dr. Doom. That's what this deck is all about. And if you cut the Silk, you are also going to cut the Kraven. Probably, I mean, you still have some pieces that synergize with him, but not nearly as many. He's in the running to still get played, but you could also look at Spider-Ham, Scorpion, Mirage, Daredevil to get that info on playing Alioth maybe a little bit earlier. If you wave on 4, Alioth on 5, Dr. Doom on 6, there's so many great lines to be able to play with this deck. If you guys have been brewing around with some slightly different deck lists, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys have been experimenting with. And if you want to see some of my dramatically different brews, check out this Thanos deck that I got over here. I love the way that it came together as well. If you guys pick this deck up, I hope it earns you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.